What is going on, my YouTube friends and all my Patreon friends? How we all living today? Hope we're all doing well, man. Hope you all are doing better than me. My eyes all swollen, driving me crazy all day. Our friend Devon Michael dropped a new song. This is a cover from The Killers, "When You Were Young," and I believe that this was for a documentary on ESPN. How freaking cool is that? And I'm looking forward to this, man. Devon is such a kind person, such a generous soul, just beautiful human being, my friends. Airplane mode, my fiance and I have been driving around to, listening to all the time. I said that really awkwardly, but anyways, this is my first video of the day. I'm gonna have the link to this in the description box as well as Devon's Instagram. I'll put that in the description box too. Please go show her some love. Please go run these views up as much as you can. Drop a comment, tell her we say hey over here from BEL, and let's listen to this, man. I'm looking forward to this. Cool.
You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old ways. You play forgiveness, watch it now, here he comes. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagined when you were young.
You know what's already really standing out to me is her diction on all the words. Like how she's enunciating everything is so clean and so crisp. And I'm glad that that didn't take away from like the dynamics of the song, because she's singing quite gently right now, like quite low in the dynamic range, right? And for a worse singer like me, I sacrifice a lot of things to be able to get tone maybe at the bottom, or probably tone is the big one. I was going to say richness after that, but I would probably end up sacrificing the clarity of the consonants, whereas like this is crystal clear even in these lower registers. And I even like that in the recording and the tracking process, they got the placement or the resonance of her voice to stay the same. So when she's up and she comes down the scale, you almost hear, it almost feels like the crossover switches, or like where, you know, the high pass drops down to the low pass section, and it's like warm, it's rich in the bottom of her register still. I really like that. Let's hear that again. Love that piano line.
You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to
Great riff.
save you from your old ways. You play forgiveness, watch it now, here he comes. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagined when you were young.
Vocal stacks are nice too.
Can we climb this mountain? I don't know. Higher now than ever before. I know we can make it if we take it slow. Let's take it easy, easy now. Watch it go. We're burning down the highway skyline on the back of a hurricane that started turning when you were young. And sometimes you
The composition so far, like we're about halfway through, is really nice. The build is very gradual. They're introducing new voices and new instruments, and they just kind of like show up like gradually over time. You can hear them like off in the distance, and then they come into the mix, and then they're present, and it becomes like an important part of what's happening, right? I like that. I like that. It makes me excited for like where we're gonna go, and I don't want to gas it up too much because I have no idea where we're gonna go. But I'm glad that it's not just like direct introduction. You could have that guitar line or those, I think, string lines just like they're there. Even at a quiet dynamic, they could just be there. But it was like this slow build into them. I really like that.
we're young.
Nice harmony.
And sometimes you close your eyes and see.
And you hear that like reverb trail off on that too. The piano line stops and then she starts singing. The piano resonance is still happening, right?
And sometimes you close your eyes and see the place
Could be
where
a damper
you
pedal.
used to live when you were young. They say the devil's water, it ain't so sweet. You don't have to drink right now, but you can dip your feet every once in a little while. You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old ways. You play forgiveness, watch it now, here he comes. He doesn't
I like
look
that. It's almost like a call and answer with the same riff. Watch it now. Here he comes. And I can't remember if it's like that in the original. I don't think it is. I like that. I like that a lot. There's a couple other things I liked in this section too.
but you can dip your feet.
This and this is pure speculation. This is just me thinking in the moment right here. In the first half of this song, it almost felt like she was singing with like a half a smile, and in this section, it almost sounds like she's singing with a bit of a frown. Like it's more sad emotion than maybe reminiscent emotion, or yeah, we'll stick with reminiscent because I can't think of another word.
But you can dip your feet every once in a little while. You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old ways. You play forgiveness, watch it now, here he comes. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagined when you were young.
Nice vibrato. Oh, that the harmony closing off the phrase there was nice too. Beautiful.
When you were young.
Oh man, I didn't want that to end. I didn't want that to end. I never like let the lyrics hit me like that before. And the only time I've ever, like, I personally have ever performed that song was I was running a karaoke show and someone's friend put them in, and then the friend bailed and didn't want to do it, so I ended up singing it. But the song, like the original, is such a like anthem, right? So taking it and highlighting the vocals more so, the lyrics more so than anything, it was really pretty. It was a really pretty song. I really enjoyed that. Devon, great job on this. And congratulations. How crazy. ESPN documentary. I'm pretty sure I got that right. I'm going to have all the links I can find for Devon in the description box, including this video. Please go give it another stream. Please tell her I say hey. And catch you on the next one.